Alabama police are searching for two children allegedly taken by their babysitter. Police say 6-year-old Angel and his brother, 5-year-old Christian, were taken. The babysitter may be on the way to Indianapolis in an unknown vehicle with a male friend. Angel is 4 foot 60 pounds with brown eyes and black hair, and Christian is 3 foot 50 pounds also with brown eyes and black hair. Police are asking for the public's help in locating these two missing boys. Where are Angel and Christian?
We are taking your calls out to Sue in Illinois. Hi, Sue.
Hi, Nancy, and thank you for taking my call. Your twins are beautiful.
Thank you.
And I am the very proud mother of triplets.
You know, God bless you, because I have hard enough time working and taking care of the twins all day. God bless you for having triplets. Can you imagine coming home and they're gone?
No.
I can't imagine coming home tonight and I go in there to look at John, David, and Lucy, hopefully asleep in their crib, not jumping up and down, yelling, "Mommy, Mommy, Mommy," and they're gone, and the babysitter's gone too.
Can't even begin to comprehend that. What has anybody done? And
well, I've run her 10 times in my computer I've got sitting right here beside me, and I'm coming up with so many Teresa Easterdays, aka Teresa Lynn McGee's, that I can't determine which one is her. But if you take a look at this shot, that does not look like a driver's license shot to me. That looks more like a mug shot. What is your question, dear? Did anybody do a background check? You know what? I'm guessing, Susan Moss, I'm guessing they did not do a background check on her, because unless your lawyer, Sue Moss, Sam Brimner, Kirby Clements, Sue, about a babysitter, when you start using them, you think you know them. You don't necessarily go do an NCIS report on them.
Well, you should, and they're doing a background check now, and they're learning that she's crazy. She's so crazy, she'll probably ask for overtime.
Come on, Kirby Clements, you don't always do an FBI background check on your babysitter.
Oh, not at all. You go on word of mouth and you trust people that refer them.
What about it, Ann Brimner?
Authorities in Alabama are desperately searching for two young boys allegedly kidnapped by their babysitter. Russell Police Department has issued an arrest warrant for kidnapping for 30-year-old Teresa Lynn McGee, also known as Teresa Easterday, for allegedly taking the two children. Investigators say McGee may be en route to Indianapolis, Indiana in an unknown vehicle and possibly with a friend named Enrique Jimenez. Police are asking for the public's help in finding the boys. 6-year-old Christian is just 3 feet tall and only 50 pounds, and his 5-year-old brother Angel is 4 foot 60 pounds. Police are working day and night, doing anything they can to bring these boys home safe. Alabama police are searching for two children allegedly taken by their babysitter. Police say 6-year-old Angel and his brother, 5-year-old Christian, were taken by their babysitter, Teresa Lynn McGee. The babysitter may be on the way to Indianapolis in an unknown vehicle with male friend Enrique Jimenez. McGee has an active arrest warrant out for her on kidnapping charges. Angel is 4 foot 60 pounds with brown eyes and black hair, and Christian is 3 foot 50 pounds, also with brown eyes and black hair. Police are asking for the public's help in locating these two boys. Where are Angel and Christian?
These two boys listed in extreme danger tonight. Mommy gets home from work to find not only her two boys missing, babysitter she trusted gone as well. I'm just getting the Alabama Department of Public Safety Community Information Center release. It has Teresa Lynn McGee, Teresa Lynn Easterday, white female, blue eyes. This says brown hair, but you see her hair is bleached blonde. 5'5", 150 pounds, 30 years old. Last seen Russellville, Alabama. The boys, as you know, ages 5 and 3. To Lillian Glass, psychologist and author. Lillian, this is not the first time that a babysitter has gone bad. Of course, we have top mom Casey Anthony blaming Zenaida Gonzalez, Zanny the nanny. That was false. But then who could forget Louise Woodward, second-degree murder, murdered 8-month-old Maddie Epen while working as a nanny. Then Judge Hillard Zobel releases her, lets her walk. She's back in England now. Says she wants to work with children. Stephanie Merrill caught on nanny cam holding a 7-month-old boy upside down. Robin Mayberry caught on nanny cam thumping 17-month-old girl in the face. Amanda Scoggin accused of murdering a 3-year-old boy she was babysitting. And then, of course, we've got reams of video where babysitters were caught on nanny cam mistreating their children that they were taking care of. Take a look at this video. As we watch Lillian Glass, what was going through Easterday's mind?
Well, you know, when you look at something like this, you really have to, as every parent has to be aware, you must do a background check. You must put little cameras in your house. You must not trust anybody, because this is the horrible thing that can happen. You have to be vigilant. You have to be aware. And you just cannot take this for granted. You cannot take someone's word for granted. You must check it out. You must see if there's something suspicious that you feel, do something about it, get rid of them. But this is something that you must be aware of, because this is an epidemic.
And tonight, they are on the run, Mark Klaus. You have dealt with this scenario so many times. Do you believe that these two, and we think she's with a boyfriend, we're talking about Teresa McGee, the babysitter, the trusted babysitter. Do you think they're off the interstate? Do you think they're going back roads so they won't be caught? Or do you think there's a chance they'll kill the little boys rather than have them as witnesses?
Well, law enforcement is obviously holding an awful lot back on this. They know a lot more about what's going on than we do. They think it's a critical case. They think these boys are endangered, and I think we have to follow their lead. I think they're on the interstate. I think when you take these kids, you want to get away as quickly as you possibly can. You go on the interstate, you go to their destination, wherever that might be in Indianapolis, and then you do what it is you're going to do, and I have no idea what that would be.
Out to the lines, Lakeisha, Indiana. Hi, Lakeisha.
Hi, Nancy. How you doing tonight?
I'm good, dear. What's your question?
Yeah, I got 4 questions.
Okay.
First of all, I was wanting to know why she was heading towards Indianapolis, Indiana, where I live at. Do she got family here? And then second of all, she looked like she got mental problems. Do she have any mental problems? And then third of all, do she have any children of her own? And then they said the kids were last seen on March the 11th, 2011. Was the mom the last one to see them, or a family or a friend? And then do this idiot got any family members that's coming forth to say where this woman can be at tonight with these kids so she won't hurt them or kill them? And thank you for taking my call. And may God bless you and your family, Nancy.
You know what, Lakeisha? Thank you. With me right now to answer some of these questions, CNN affiliate WAFF Eric Solomon is with us. Her questions: why Indianapolis? Did the babysitter have mental problems? Did the babysitter have children of her own? Does she have family? And was the mom the last to see her? To Jean Casares, it's my understanding she's 30 years old and does not have children of her own, which could lead to a motive. What about it, Jean?
Right, but it also shows that law enforcement knows a lot more than what they're saying, because they have not even said the state of Indiana. They believe she's headed to Indianapolis, so they can target it that precisely. As far as mental problems, it appears as though it was an intentional act, knowing right from wrong, because she took the children to another state where she was not supposed to take them.
Jane, what do you know about why Indianapolis?
I think people are talking, and I think law enforcement got that. They believed it was credible because it is the basis for issuing this missing child alert. But I think, Nancy, we can't stress enough that they believe there is a risk of serious bodily harm to these children, or they would not have issued, could not have issued that missing child alert.
Joining me right now from WAFF, Eric Solomon. Eric, thank you for being with us. Eric, one caller has just called in with several questions. Why do you think they're headed to Indianapolis?
That's one thing we're trying to find out right now. Obviously, this is a very developing story. We are outside the Russellville Police Department. It's about an hour west of Huntsville, Alabama. But right now, I've just talked to several officers. They say the police chief is meeting with FBI authorities right now. That is the very latest information here. But obviously, this woman, Teresa McGee, she has two boys, 5 and 6 years old. They believe that she is heading up to Indianapolis. A bigger question, perhaps, is, where are the parents? We do not know anything about the parents. It doesn't list on that Amber Alert. Actually, that's a lot of the information we have to go by right now, exactly where they're from in this area, who the parents are, and why this was, they were reported, I guess, missing apparently on Friday, and the Amber Alert issued just a few hours ago. So, Nancy, still a lot of questions here.
This woman, Eric Solomon, this woman, do we know, is she with her boyfriend? And if so, do we know what kind of vehicle he's driving?
I don't have the vehicle description just yet, but they do believe that she is with her boyfriend at this time as well. And no word on, we don't know a lot about this guy in particular either, but that's certainly what we're trying to find out. And obviously they're meeting with FBI authorities right now, so we could, at any
come on,
minute,
Eric Solomon, the possibilities are endless what this adult male boyfriend could be doing with these little children, all right? They've taken the children from the mother. These children known to be in extreme danger. Take a look at this 5 and 6 year old little boy. Please help us. Back to Eric Solomon with WAFF. Do we know anything else about this woman, Teresa McGee? Is she from the area?
They haven't listed her as being from the area either. Of course, there's a whole lot of questions to ask. They had another name, and I can get that to you guys as soon as I get go by another last name when we find out what these warrants that the Russellville Police Department then we also will pass that along too. But that's what we've heard. We've talked to some people here in the community. Obviously, they're very concerned, and anytime this happens, especially here in a small town, people are talking, and they have just as many questions as we do right now.
Authorities in Alabama are desperately searching for two young boys allegedly kidnapped by their babysitter. Police are asking for the public's help in finding the boys. 6-year-old Christian is just 3 feet tall and only 50 pounds, and his 5-year-old brother Angel is 4 foot 60 pounds.